Greetings everyone, my name is Ettervale, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. But before I move on to the rules, I have a special message for you all. 11 years ago from this day, I created my YouTube channel and posted my 2 videos of PlanetSide 2. Originally intended only for sharing gaming clips and non-commented playthroughs and other random assortment of stuff, it's blossomed into something far larger, with commented Let's Plays, first impressions, and semi-recently live streams, as well as a heavier focus on indie games, much heavier. Not to mention later joining multiple social medias, including Twitch and the late Mixer. About 1,600 subscribers and 2.1k videos later, this has been an amazing experience. In retrospect, once again like last time, there are several things I wish I could have done differently. Like pushing more heavily on Mega Man and indie titles, and actually having a more consistent upload schedule and more collabs and whatnot. But overall, I'd say there's been more ups and downs. Unfortunately / fortunately, there are thousands upon thousands of games left to cover, an unfathomable number of journeys left to experience throughout this channel and beyond. I can't emphasize this enough. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. It's very, very appreciated. I'll be streaming Mega Man Maker today for about 2-ish hours. Mostly covering Veersmith levels, some levels I find online. Afterwards, I'll do an art showcase, and on a separate stream, reacts plus memes. Welcome to the stream, Pixel Boy, Lauren, Jedok, Jaden, Iwumi, Buster, Hyper, anyone else I missed, all the watchers on Twitch, and all the lurkers. I'm afraid we don't have enough information about the we don't have enough experience with Mega Maker X. And please don't ask the same question within 2 minutes. We get it, we'll get there. Indeed, Buster. Happy all 3 of them. Happy Pride Month. Currently, we have on his channel, 1,612 subscribers. We actually got quite a boost thanks to Cathedral and the Rockman World Plus playthroughs. In fact, hilariously, Rockman World Plus has been fairly good for the channel in terms of view count. And yeah, Lauren's right. Oops. It can be every. But it is definitely Pride Month. Yeah, I checked. That's February. We can have another one. At this second month dedicated. Anyways, let us begin with this first stage. Capcom Mega Man Popcorn Shop by Oscar. 60 play score 7. Once again, it's thanks to you viewers why I continue to do these Let's Plays and whatnot. As why this channel is relatively small, that's because I've been mainly focusing on more niche stuff. Like, if I focused completely on Mega Man and had a consistent update schedule, I could probably have like 10k subscribers by this point at least. Like, see Power Guy. Also, if I posted and streamed on a more consistent, frequent schedule, and collabed more, that'd help. Okay. Lauren, we just responded. Please don't keep spamming that. Same. I like the sense of community. If you keep spamming the question, you'll be timed out. We just said that no one has enough knowledge of the Mega Maker X mod here to help you right now. Yeah, it does. I wish there was some more active people here, or I wish there was more people on the non-Saturday morning streams. Like, I'd like about 5-10 more active people, but as it stands right now, it's quaint. But what really needs more activity is a Discord server. Like, here at least we get some frequenters, mainly during Saturday mornings, sometimes other mornings when we have Mega Man stuff. But the Discord server is kind of, well, it mostly consists of a very small number of people posting, and I feel like most of the people there are just lurkers, and most of the chat messages are just me pinging everyone about that. Same. Oh yeah, FYI, here's the stream schedule for this weekend. Tonight, the conclusion of Geno Panic. Tomorrow morning, Team Fortress 2 multiplayer. Second up is Viral Kill Chemical Plant by Jidox74, 30 play score of 10. Yeah, and you posting text walls on TF2 right now. In terms of word count, that is pretty detailed. Truth be told, I selected TF2 for this tomorrow morning because I realized it's a new month, plus I don't want to start a new game. I really don't want to start a new game just before Magmal 2 begins, Magmal 3. Also, the other game I could cover is either either a little bit difficult, or I want to cover it in the evening instead. Neat. I like them. They're fairly well detailed, and it's nice to see the perspective of TF2 from different experts, or people with different experiences. Oh yeah, you also wanted to discuss a few things about your latest post about potential stuff that was included. Whoa. Oh, hang on. I forgot to change the volume back. Excuse me. Alright, that's better. Hello, Hardgus. Welcome. Feel free to submit your levels if you wish. It doesn't have to be actually your levels, but a level you may like. I won't repeat levels that I have already covered though. You can find a list linked in the description below. This stage is really generous in terms of E-tanks. Yes, I know you have to deacify the water or damage boost, but even then, most of them should be just life tanks. Life pickups. To add your level, please send the level ID. I always prefer level ID because it's the easiest thing to search. Well, the acid for pipes does hurt me a lot more. It's just that I'm dashing through faster. Oh yeah, the pipe. Oh, that pipe acid you're referring to? Yeah, that's just waterfalls. The green lasers do hurt, but slowly. Fire kill means virus kill. Base really gets easier for a version of the stage. Seeing as we're talking about unincluded features that weren't, they didn't survive the cut between TF1 and TF2, what are some other features of TF2 that were dummied out or weren't included from the transition from 1 to 2? Oh, it's Pump. Oh, poor Pump. I know exactly how this is gonna go. Yeah. Once I saw it was a Thunder Beam, I knew I could cleave through the bubbles. Yep, I saw Pixel Boy about the Minecraft anime series on Netflix. I don't know what they're gonna do with that one. Then again, we have an Among Us anime series coming out, so... With Minecraft, there are numerous stories you can tell. See all the Minecraft survival roleplays that are out there. Or survivor multiplayer roleplays. Among Us, I suppose has that, but we'll see. And this was an okay stage. Nothing too special, but yeah. Let me think, what was I saying? Yeah. Scout has some extra class interactions like auto undisguising spy or auto disarming jetpacks. The first one seems fairly powerful. It's almost like they're like a kind of like overlap with Pyro with that. Like, what was the range on auto undisguising spy? Medic's medkit was funny. It inflicted uncurable damage over time on enemies that only ever went away when they died or got healed by their medic, and it could overheal too. Oh, so the medkit was simultaneously healing for your allies and poison damage over time for your enemies. That is kind of funny. Yeah, that'll work. To add a level, just comment the level ID. Spy worked very differently. He did still have a disguise kit, but instead of an invis watch, he could do actions to blend into terrain, like play dead. Ah. By touch. Okay. To visually fall out of the map. Okay. That is a lot more powerful than I expected with invis. Hang on a sec. I know I have another level I do in the cover. Okay, because the next level is by the patio, I am gonna delay it by one level. This looks neat. Number 3 up is Electro Swing by Fake Roddy. 65 plays, score 28. Fairly well. The most interesting one you say is the armor system. Yeah, TF2 doesn't really have any armor system for the 9 mercenaries / heroes. Every class had armor of some type, light, medium, or heavy, which absorbs some damage until it got destroyed. Yeah, I recognize those from the boomer shooters at the time. Heavy armor being 80% damage. Heavy armor being 80% damage reduction, so 10 damage would take 2 HP and 8 armor. Engineer can also repair your armor. That makes sense. Medic heals your health. Engineer heals your armor. Or repairs the armor. Whoa. I'll play your level right after this one, Gus. Oh. Well, that was bad. That worked now. Now it's potentially confused. Well, I wouldn't say it's too confusing, but they wanted to streamline the experience, I suppose. So instead, they just flattened it to HP. I played plenty of games with both the health and armor system. For example, earlier arena shooters. But TF2 already has enough complexity, so it's fine. But TF2 already has enough complexity, so yeah. An engineer is strong enough already. Do you want to end up with a situation where half the team, a quarter of the team's engineers, and they can repair armor and have sentries or whatever deployables? In Quake Mod Team Fortress, Sniper had a frag grenade and a flashbang. And in Classic though, he only has a frag grenade. Weak to his own electricity. Not being able to access X Online is an issue multiple people are having, it seems. For a Thunderclaw focus stage, this was okay, decent. The last sections were fun. I wish the stage focused a bit more on that. And the section lasted, and there was one more section that had these sorts of challenges. Like ascending into the top while having to evade the laser generators as well as the flying met tools. That was fun. Board up is The Base of Mars by Hard Gus with 46 plays and a score of 12. Ignore the doggy. Ignore the second doggy. That's good to hear, Jaden. Hey, Manubi. Ah, it's dark, man. And got Belay Cracker. Because armors effectively gave you more HP than in TF2. See, TF usually outside of Scout, whoops. Scout wound up being able to rocket jump less, so TF2 gave him 40% self-damage reduction. Which also, yeah, I think that was a good trade. Spy had a trank gun that could slow enemies and a hallucination grenade that caused weird visuals on the screen. Oh man. I can see how much more annoying the spy could potentially be in that game. You know, play dead to hide from foes, fire the trank gun, then go hide again. Unless he had knowledge of the map of where the spy could be hiding, well, they could potentially trank a lot of the team. Drop in the base. Take your time, Jaden. That's more important. Ah, okay, so all grenades would basically last for sort of one big play due to the limitation. That's fair. I was just talking about, I'm referring more to the trank gun, but... That's nice. This section could have been half as long and have the same feeling, or accomplish the same thing. Rank gun would be pretty annoying, especially because TFC, there's a lot of bunny hopping. The aesthetic is kinda bleh, like, it's a space station sure, but it could have more pizzazz or more visual flair. The team is just space station, didn't do really much with that unfortunately. The Fortress boss is Mega Man 6's, so I guess epic. What if the TF2 spy at Caltrops, not to slow people down to choke stab them, but instead to troll behind during escape? That could be a neat idea. I guess, but it needs the music. Honestly, this stage was rather meh. It's a space station stage, it didn't really have that good of a visual or use and take advantage of its teaming. Like, one of my dad more pizzazz at this stage would be to include the gravity switchers, or areas where the gravity increases or decreases in strength. Right now it kind of felt like a road stage where we mostly dealt with enemies. Alright, let's see. Oh, sure. You're right on time, Dawson. I'll do this, then I'll do, I'm gonna do this one, then I'll do the patio stage. Fifth up is Sword Fight in a Train by Dawson. 69 plays, score of 9. Oh, I can see why the 9 downvotes are here. Depending on how Anchor interacts with his AI, you can potentially be forced to take a few hits or something. And it's simple, straight to the point. When the AI is cooperative, you can potentially dodge everything, but if it decides to be more random, you may accidentally end up dodge rolling a bit too early or too late, hence take a hit. I'll give it an upvote. But thank you for this really short one. Sure, Hard Gus. I'll loop around once I finish some of Oscar's levels, then I'll get to yours. Right now, we have the patio up. Sixth up is Powertrons 2 Episode 10 Gold Mission. Find the pirate base at space by the patio. 61 plays and a score 27. Normally I'd question, why is there a pirate base in space? But this is based off of Ranger or Sentai series. So, that doesn't really surprise me. We've seen much more wacky stuff in the Sentai series. Oh yeah, what is the difference between TF Classic and Quake Mod Team Fortress? I understand what Quake Mod TF is. That's the Team Fortress that was a mod made in Quake, but what is Team Fortress Classic? Like, Quake Mod Team Fortress is the OG. Oh. Ah, I see the difference. Okay, that's the first difference. Quake Mod TF2 is of course built off of Quake. But Team Fortress Classic is a standalone mod built off of Half-Life, or Gold Source. Alright, that's the main difference I was asking about. Thanks. We're inside the Gold Pirate base now. So far, relatively smooth sailing. That one death was completely my fault anyways. Oh. Pro play. I kind of miss having regular spikes all around the place instead of the Mega Man 1 death spikes, to be honest. Jump too high there. The Classic has a menu for stuff that you need to otherwise do in the console, in the original. Okay, that didn't respawn, thank goodness. Getting into the corner jumps. Well, not the corner jumps, but shimmying between spikes. And now this. Yeep. Time to power up. Or Tron up. Now we got the high gravity sections to mitigate by Star Crash super jump. Oop! Should have not released it. Yeah, I did, Lauren. I'll see if I can cover it today. Yeah, it is amazing Maker survived for this long, or lasted for this long, especially with regular infusions and new levels from level designers. It's quite inspiring, really. Spikes would kill the Guts Lift. That would be a problem. This time, don't throw the Star Crash shield like an idiot. Yeah, I was... Oh, I didn't corner it enough. I doubt we're gonna have an upside down gimmick anytime soon, because reverse gravity requires some forward thinking with the coding. And from from people who decompiled the game, what they said, it's not quite there yet. Now, would you like to see reverse gravity? Of course I would, but it requires some forward thinking and some extra secondary coding that isn't there yet. Which is a shame because I'd like to see it, but... I don't like this jump. Let me through. Not too scary. I'd probably move this earlier, but hey. It is quite challenging, definitely, but I feel this Space Station stage makes better use of its mechanics and enemies and challenges compared to yours, Hard Gus. It is difficult for sure, but it's a lot more fun in my book. Whee! Or use the Megamix engine. Or Megamix Engine Plus. I didn't press fast enough. Mega Man DOS had music? I jest. Oh my goodness. I didn't notice them while dead spikes up there. Yeah, probably a Kakabangos. Oh man. Yeah, I'm turning off the Star Crash for this one. Thank you for the check. Oh. Upside down water and Centaur Man stage could be implemented. It's not reverse gravity, but moving the water up and down like that, yeah. I see, Hard Gus. I mean, this is not even the hardest Lepati Relay challenge. I'm fine with this, really. If you think this is hard, you haven't really seen much of Lepatio's stages. Too early. Because I have the Star Crash and the gravity's pointing upwards, it's kind of messing with my muscle memory. Like, low gravity plus Star Crash is kind of messing with me a bit. If I hold right for too long, I run into the right spikes. If I don't hold it fast enough, I fall on the left spikes. Okay, there. In fact, that was the last part of the stage, which I find kind of funny because that wasn't the hardest part anyways. Oh, okay. We're not fighting Pirate Man directly here. Let's try this again then. Gold. It's gold. One more try. I don't know about this stage, Lepatio, but this was easier than the previous 2 or 3 stages. This wasn't really very challenging for me, but I guess that's also preferences and skill sets and experiences with these gimmicks. Are you gonna count any yellow or golden looking water like that, Lauren? Seriously? Get your head out of the gutter. Now I can deal with you. Oh no. Well, at least this is his weakness too. Maybe I should have dealt with him first. Unfortunately, I can't pop his bubble with the Star Crash. Okay, it's time for the whole team to come over here. Wait, only the gold ship? And it's time to form the Golden Megatron. Oh wait, yeah, it's just the Gold Ranger. Are you kidding me, YouTube? You've seen several hundred episodes of my series, and several times we went through Wily 2 or Wily 3 from Mega Man 2, and that has the Golden Water, plus various other stages of Golden Water. Seriously. I just consider those jokes rather immature and too basic. I've moved away from them since 15 years ago. 20 years ago at least. Alright, this is currently my favorite level of the episode. Good job, Lepadio, with the challenges. Are we going down this route with toilet jokes? Seriously? Toilet humor? I'll let them off. Again, I left those jokes 20 years ago. Again, and this is just really basic toilet humor, come on. At least up your material. I don't see anyone discussing sulfur, or sulfur harvesting. What I'm trying to say is, please go to advanced levels. But yeah, let's move on to some different type of joke. Thank you, Hardgus. I had your level a bit earlier, so I'll just do that. At least for now. That is a bit different, Oscar, and frankly, the people who get ticked off at those, I just find that more hilarious than the original things themselves. That is a question you can answer yourself, YouTube. The power is yours. Alright, let me add your level as well, alright. Level ideas? Let's see. And right on cue, Pixel Boy reacts. I said it before and I'll say it again. I find it funny the way people overreact at Skibbity Toilet more than the original ones themselves. I find that more hilarious. Anyways... level ideas, well... there are numerous ideas I can take up for Maker, so let me pick one out of the hat. How about a Fire and Ice stage, which combines the elements of both fire levels and fire gimmicks and ice gimmicks together? Or one where you switch between the two, between hot and cold. Like the top part of the stage can be the hot part, the bottom part can be the cooler part, where the ice melts away, where things melt away into water. Okay, let me see if anyone else has submitted any levels. Okay, while that loads up, I'll just do one of Oscar's next stages. Seventh up is Megafall by Oscar. 15 plays, score 3. I see. Freeze Frame Galaxy, yeah, potentially that. I haven't played Galaxy, so I'll take your word for it. Whoa, that's getting really fast there. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea to incorporate Yellow Devil. It's this turn I have to be quick on. Oh, okay. I thought there's gonna be one last barrage of spikes. I am Oscar, but that doesn't give me that much time to react either. So I'll have to be quick. 8 up is Big Pets Park Origin by Oscar. 3 play, score of 1. I'm gonna play your level hard gods for after this one. I don't know about that, Buster. I've seen plenty of better AI commenters, to be honest. Must be an early attempt. Wait up, Lauren, we'll get to yours. 3 people submitted levels before you, so I'm going to those first. And kind of prioritizing that because if I'm gonna get my X-Maker up, I have to re-download that. Okay. Yeah, huh, Whoa. Nah. Not gonna criticize that. Oh my goodness. Oh, shoot. Thought I could sneak by, couldn't. This time with special weapons. And it was only a few seconds anyways. Ice Wallins to Gib. I didn't delete it, Lauren. I'll get to it. We just have a bunch of levels before this. Yeah, I yearn for long boss doors as well. Wow, it just placed me right before that. No, I didn't delete X-Maker, I just need to move it around a bit. Again, if I'm gonna switch games, I need to get ready for that. Big Pants was originally part of an amusement park ride until Wily stole it. Yeah, sounds like Wily behavior. Here's an idea for a Mega Man fan game. Dr. Wily steals Dr. Light's lab. At this rate, it feels like more than half. Like, you start off semi-original with one, well, shared custody, I guess. Then original with 2, shared again with 1. Then shared with Kozak with 4. Like, his only totally original RMs would probably be 2, 5, 7... 2, 5, 7, 8... Like, 2, 5, 7, and 8, I think. Mega Man base, that's because of King. Alright, half the cast, sorry. I forgot that for 7. The first half was Wily's, but the rest were stolen. Like... Like, if anything, canonically, 3/4 of Dr. Wily's bots are not even his. There are already enough jokes that can be made about that. There are already a lot of jokes. Well, this is also the Tire Guys' home stage, seeing how prevalent they are here. Another idea for a fan game. Wily loses tracks of bots and accidentally steals his own one. Oh, usually these are fast, so the fact this is slow is kind of messing with me. Oh, hate when that happens. Not hard. Planning an idea, 4-player online Mega Man co-op. Yeah, I'd like to see some more co-op fan games, or at least optional co-op, or even drop-in co-op. Like, I know Magmal 2 has technically has co-op support, Magmal 3 does too. In fact, I'm gonna try experimenting with that later using Parsec. That seems like fun. When I say fun, I mean, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? Exactly, Iwumi. With how many bots and why is just pilfered, that's bound to happen at least once. Ideas for weapons or rebalances in TF2. Well, I already talked about how I feel like the spy needs a few buffs in Man vs. Machine. In the main game, however, the main PvP modes, I think the classes are relatively balanced. If anything, I think some classes may need a few nerfs, but I don't really have enough experience with the game to safely suggest any nerfs. Like, this game is about 17 years old or so. I only have, let's say, about 100 to 200 hours in the game. I'm not going to make any suggestions for nerfs until a few hundred hours later. Like, the only thing I'm comfortable talking about balance passes is more like Man vs. Machine, and that's more PvE, so it doesn't matter as much if something's overpowered. Specific weapons, got it. Let me see, Jenna put something there. Alright. Gas Passer I think is fairly powerful in MVM. What is currently one of the weakest primaries in TF2? Non-spy primaries, to be specific. Okay. 9th up is Ice Castle by Hard Gus. 53 plays, score 24. Yeah, excluding syringe guns and the spy weapons. We can have a whole discussion about syringe guns a little bit later, but let's talk about the non-spy, non-syringe gun primary. Wait, Wily was lacking funds in 5? Where are you getting that information from? Exactly, that's why I'm not gonna talk about spy balancing. Like, his revolver is fairly decent. Mega Man 99, that is basically Mega Man Royale. What you're describing is Mega Man Royale with more people playing it. Maybe in a separate mode, but still Royale. Ah, knowledge base. The full text. Forgive me, but I don't really read the background information for Mega Man Classic stories. I do it for X and Zero sometimes, but not really for the Classic series, because they're not really known for their good stories. But thanks for the heads up. Whoa, Pixel Boy, that is a very... Every single Precure Kingdom, that is such a serious step up in ambition that I think that's we should ease it up a bit. Like, how about Wily steals one specific Precure Kingdom? Like, every single one just seems like a mega crossover material. Wily becomes a multiversal threat level. What would he want with my liver when he can just build a robo-liver? Cool. 7 rolls good? That's nice. The classic and Sydney Sleeper. Okay. The issue with Brass Beast is it slows you down, I think. What's the issue with Babyface's Blaster? Does that give you more alpha damage? Or lower ammo capacity? Compared with your Space Station stage, Hard Gus, this felt a lot more nice. I wish it took more advantage of the ice gimmicks, maybe focus more on the icicles, building a platform upwards. But it's decent. Okay, decent. Alright, 10th up, Alright, 10th up is Flames of Justice Power Plant by Jetlock74, 52 plays, score of 18. Oh no, we do know how Wily works. He's a jealous egomaniac who's trying to best light in many different fields. And a lot of answers to the question could be because he wanted to. Well, he's just like a lot of other evil geniuses who love skulls, for some reason. Woohoo! This grants me immunity to lava, I guess. That's cool. Bubbles Man's Astus can damage Mega Man, and Woodman's Leaf Shield is pretty powerful, to be honest. It tears through a lot of robots, so that tree RM is fairly dangerous. And I wouldn't call Wily a psychopath. Maybe a sociopath, but definitely not a psychopath. Like, if he was truly a psychopath, he would have bombed Dr. Light's lab so much sooner. Or if he did do it in Mega Man 7, there wouldn't be any survivors. Dr. Wily's many things, but psychopath? Nah. I'm referring to the classic series era. I don't know what to say about the X series, though. That's another discussion. Oh. Whoops. He does, Iwumi, but he can rationalize it by saying he's just a robot. He can be rebelled, or well, Light can make a new one. And to be fair, to the most of the Mega Man Classic world, the most of Mega Man Classic art, they treat Mega Man and the rest of the robots as simply advanced robots, not really on par with people. So if they get destroyed, it may be sad, but it's on the same level as your car getting destroyed. A more advanced car, nonetheless. I'm not saying that's a right interpretation, but saying only Wily has that feeling of... That's beside. Ah, okay. I would also tell my justification for why doesn't bother with Light Labs is because he wants to beat Dr. Light somewhat fair and square, emphasis on somewhat, so no directly attacking the base. He wants to prove he's better than Light. He wants to prove his Light's superior without offing him directly. Now, in the comics and manga though, Wily has his character is developed a bit differently. What I'm discussing right now is based off of my knowledge of the Mega Man Classic games and the story there. In the comics and manga though, he is slightly different, as Iwumi is pointing out. Like, in the manga, which I didn't read, apparently he very strongly dislikes the just rebuild him ideology. And I can see that. I can see why. If anything, that actually makes him more of a... we don't talk about the Brazil manga because that was already that's really out there, and it's in its own AU. I always considered them, well, honestly, I'm not sure exactly what to call the Mega Man Tree bots. I usually, although what I just said earlier, the Mega Man Tree bots I feel is more of Wily's creations, because otherwise, Light would immediately recognize that, hey, these are the bots I created, or me and Wily helped create, and it would immediately recognize something's up. Yeah, I'll do the back reading once I'm done with this stage. Sorry. Like, it's either a team effort or it's Wily's own thing. Yeah, compared with the chemical plant, I think I like this stage more. Better, more impressive use of its mechanics, fire and whatnot. That still hurt me. Oh right, the TF2 comics. I didn't actually read them yet. GG. Thank you for saying this, Jedok. This is the honorable mention of the episode stream. Like, it doesn't go to as far as I would like with the gimmicks and mechanics and any interactions, but it does a decent job. I feel like it bit better than Virokill Chemical Plant. Like, the waterfalls are neat, I just wish it was more hazardous there. It pushed harder. Alright, let's check. Alright, Busters, he has two ideas for Gas Pastor. One is to turn it just into a Molotov. Long range area denial for power is already generally good. Okay, primaries. Babyface's Blaster slows you down but lets you build boost on damage that speeds you up, but taking damage removes boost. Main issue is that double jumping also removes boost, and the amount of damage you can sustain before your boost ends is minuscule. 50. Yikes, that's low. I understand they don't want to make it too overpowered, but 50 is just... I'd make it something like 150, honestly. Like, make it the same as their health total, or the scout's health. Especially considering a double jump also removes boost, so that's already a good enough limitation. Okay, the way you'd balance it out is to make boost drain over time, and no other way. Encouraging frequent bold plays to sustain it. Got it. That's another way of doing it. And if you want to, if you don't want to keep forcing players to keep making bold plays, make it so that the drain ramps up over time. Like, for a few seconds, the drain will be minuscule, but the longer the scout spends not actually attacking enemies, dealing damage, the faster the drain ramps up. And Scout has long range options already, see the pistols, he'll be fine. Alright, I'll be back in 4 or 5 minutes. Alright, we're back, folks, and unfortunately, it seems that the servers are down, so, I'm gonna try one last thing. I have one last option I can think of. If that fails to work, I'm gonna go back to the base maker and do what I can. Sorry if it's a server side issue. There's nothing I can really. Oh, this is not it. Sorry. Like, yeah, that doesn't work. Unfortunately, we have to wait for the servers to come back up. Alright, back to base maker. So until those the Xmod servers come back up, right now all Xmod levels cannot be covered. Unless you decide to send me the file directly, I guess. We are back. Okay, I've barely used the Pomson and I thought that I'd rather use a different weapon over it. What is the Pomson's intended role it's supposed to fill? Like... I know it has infinite ammo, but... What primary or secondary weapon in TF2 can delete enemy projectiles? The Xmod servers are currently down, I'm afraid. I can't do anything. Well, for you Oscar, you can just create the levels and just send them to me in a pack, zip them up and send them on a Discord server. Ah, Short Circuit, that's the weapon I was thinking of. I remember pulling out some nasty tricks with the Short Circuit and just spamming them down the payload path. Why can't you just send me the level files? Like, upload them to Google Drive and send me the link there. Like, the files though still exist. They're on they're on your disk or storage medium. This is a little bit more annoying to play, but it still do it. Or you can just put it directly on Discord. Yeah, but you can also, as for the Pomson, you can already do that with 2 shotgun shells. Yeah, the Pomson's projectile is kind of janky, so, yeah. Again, it has infinite ammo, but if you're playing as engineer, you likely have already put down some sort of dispenser already. And if you're playing as battle NG, you already have taught out that, so... like, if you're playing as battle NG, you wouldn't even use the Thompson, really, so... And if you're playing defensive, you likely have a dispenser nearby or know where it is. So, why use it? Infinite ammo doesn't really help. It kind of seems to be stuck in a weird... Like, the place where it'd work better for infinite ammo would probably be offense, but... better offensive options. Nah, we'll get that up later. Okay, I'll just pick a random one from you, Lauren. From, 2. Again, we've been explaining it to you already, Lauren. You can upload your level files to the Discord server and then I can cover them. That way you can bypass the need to upload it to the modded servers. I did Dirt. Where's Crush? Oh, I did Crush as well. Oh, Dragon Man. I haven't done Dragon Man, so let's check that out. Eleventh up is Mega Man Dark Tomorrow, Roadmaster Group 2, Dragon Man, by Arsonist aka Lauren. 13 playing score 3. Oh, hey, Sylph. I'm gonna grab these just in case. Perhaps. Yeah, we'll do Proto. And if you bump is intended to upsize to the point of usability, like removing Medic Uber and Spy Cloak, yeah, let's talk about the one individually. Medic Uber, if it removed more than like 10% of the Uber as it is if it removed more like double or triple the Uber does right now, that would be too powerful. Like, it's already somewhat difficult to get the Uber for as a medic. And the fact if you can delete more than that in one go, or several goes too easily, yeah. And with Spy Cloak, oh my goodness. As it stands right now, you have to just waste some ammo or use the Pyro's Flamethrower to spy check. But if you could do that at a distance with infinite ammo, yeah, that would be broken. Like, with Medic it wouldn't be so bad, but with Spy... well, I say it wouldn't be too bad, but that depends on how many people are using it. Like, if there's multiple NGs using it at the same time, you could pretty much shut down most of Medic's supercharging. Like, a quick question, Buster. If you use the Thompson, if you shoot the Thompson at an Ubering Medic, does it decrease their Uber? I repeat, if you fire the Thompson at an Ubering Medic, does it delete the Uber charge? Hang on, was busy paying attention to other things. If it's stock, nothing happens, but it's one of the other three, it reduces the time the Uber lasts. Huh, that's kind of strange. Well, that's kind of strange. Okay, that's fair. Well, in that case, it's a bit more balanced, but if it could delete more of the medics Uber, yeah, that forced more defensive play with those medics. Charge it Uber to max, then push. That would be kind of annoying. And spies would also have to play more defensively, because then NGs can just fire at abandon with cloak. Oops. Sorry, paying attention to chat. Well, it's one of your better stages because it's making use of its gimmicks. Yeah. Like, the rest of your ranger is already pretty good. Like, I can see a world where the Thompson works, but the problem is, we don't want a weapon we don't want a support utility that's too oppressive against the other classes. Like, I don't want the NG to become like a hard counter to both the... I don't want the NG to be a hard counter to medic and spy, especially spy. Like, spy is supposed to kind of counter the NG's buildings. Now, if the character has actually had more health, maybe I'd be fine with that. But with the TF2 balance right now, yeah. Need boss arena. Bit of target practice to get used to the aiming. You know, this is one of the very few levels that I'd say is okay to almost decent from you, because you made use of the lava tackle fires and especially the lava beams. If you use the fireways or fire bars in combination with this in more detail, this would easily become a decent one. Inconsistently improving, but improvement nonetheless. Thompson could have a charge shot that would retain the meter drain, and the charge shot would tell itself, aka have an audible sound effect and visual, and would need your whole clip. Yeah, I think that would work. Like, there is still some risk for using it, but that dissuades people from getting too close, namely enemy medics and especially spies. Although, hilariously enough, the short circuit destroys all enemy projectiles with the exception of three of types. Those being syringes, the Righteous Bison, and the Thompson 6000's projectiles, which is kind of funny. What makes the short... Yeah. Which it's kind of funny when you compare, for example, the Thompson with the short circuit, because the short circuit basically outclasses it in terms of offense and even defensive utility. Like, if you're playing payload, the short circuit becomes really cool, really powerful. Like, I played plenty of rounds where we decided to stack NG and just run and keep firing it down the payload tracks. Yeah, go with them, go with one medic and a bunch of heavies, and you basically got indestructible. Because the one direct counter to that, Demo Man, well, just delete. This is actually the one scenario where the Thompson and Righteous Bison are useful, somewhat. And the syringe gun if you want to go trolley, but... give me a sec, I need to check something. Oh, flamethrowers, that's... Honestly, I don't know exactly how the flamethrowers work in terms of DPS, either when I'm dealing it or fighting the enemy flamethrowers. And it's not helped by latency and various other random things. Well, I've mostly completed the queue, so oh yeah, as a reminder to everyone else watching who hasn't already heard, next Sunday will be the release of Make a Good Mega Man Level 3 contest, and I will be streaming it. Like, I'll be streaming the entirety of the game. Been long awaited, so it's... yeah. Enough said. This seems a little bit goofy. Twelfth up is Mega Man Breaks into Wily's Vacation Home by Rockin' Sharks. 100 play, score of 32. Consistent flames do about 150 DPS and point blank, less further away. You thought putting a ledge here would stop Mega Man, Wily? Well, it would have worked if we didn't actually have any if we didn't have this utility. But Rush Coil would suffice too, so... What is consistent flames do about 150 DPS on point blank less further away? What isn't is that assuming a single particle will deal more damage the sooner it leaves its target. I'm not gonna try spoiling anything unless I'm watching this playing it. Multiple particles can't hurt the same target. Excuse me. I was trying to... Okay, I didn't press it twice. Offset ladder. But yeah, my plan is, I'm gonna be streaming it for the first 2 Sundays. Well, next Sunday and the Sunday after that. Then I'll move it to a weekday session. And once we get to the tier where our stage is, we'll do a collab commentary, explaining our thoughts and design processes behind the stage. Knockback plus conveyors plus ladder. Oh, hey, Wiley. Whoops. There's his arm. Yeah, a little bit of a goofy stage, but I guess is a good point to end it off. Let me see. Is there any other level we can add? Well, I guess well, let's end it here then. A shortish level? Sure. I want to do at least one more level before ending it off. So if you have a level, please send it. This week's levels were overall okay. There are some decent ones, but nothing really too spectacular, I'm afraid. Okay, your proposal to fix the flames is first fix the duration to be shorter and opacity be non-blocking, and then make the particles shoot less often but deal more damage, but still faster than a minigun. So the 13th and final level of the stream is new things you can do with the Mega Ball Kick by Raccoon Naval. 126 plays and a score of 62. Bit of an older stage, but still relevant. This is back when the Mega Ball was new. You can kick them off. What was that? We can kick these. Kick them to go the other direction. I'm surprised more levels haven't taken advantage of the fact that you can redirect them like this. Oh yeah, don't pick that up. Yeah, I'm really surprised no one just took advantage of these. It's fair, you already got 3 levels in, Roscarm. So final level, I'm really surprised more people aren't showing off or taking advantage of the kick, regular kick for puzzle stages. But maybe they have, but no one... Actually, maybe some people have. In fact, probably some people have, but their levels haven't been submitted yet. Unfortunately, a lot of the good levels in... Many of the good levels in Maker don't really get that high of an upvote score, unfortunately. So overall, of the 13 levels I covered in today's morning stream, my favorite one would definitely be Powertrons 2 Episode 10 Gold Mission by LaPatio, with an honorable mention going to Flames of Justice Power Plant by Jenox74. Good job, you two, and thank you to everyone else who submitted your levels to me. It is very appreciated. So when all that is said and done, it is time for the art showcase. From the Godzilla community. Hedorah redesign. Paper Me from Oscar. Made an entire GIF the Hotel Mari's intro from the prototype version. With the background blanked out. Oh my gosh, we got the perfect green screen material. I mean, you could Photoshop so many things into this now. The Wily Megazord. Although resembling the Megazord from Power Rangers, it has fallen to the wrong hands and has been converted into the ultimate fighting machine by Wily as his last resort against Mega Man. Honestly, when I think of a true Wily Megazord, it'd be like if Wily's latest set of 8 bots combined into one, combined it with his Wily capsule into a giant machine. I haven't seen a fan game do it yet. Still no pipe yet. We need a pipe man. Ooh, more tile sets. Pretty. Virtual Green Zone. A cyberspace created by Tails has been affected by robotic malware. I'm sorry. Okay, I know I've been criticizing you for posting all those dancing cactus things, but this meme is great. I'm saving this for later, thank you. I'm gonna repost this. We found kids drew Kirby. Kirby, Meta Knight, Waddle Dee, someone else. From 9 souls. So far doing pretty well. Corrected again. Rest in peace, Geoff Fallen. The Youngel. VTuber? I'll need to investigate this further. Nice. We have Mega Girl, or Mega Woman, and Youngel. Marks. As such, this marks the end of the art showcase, and subsequently the stream. Thank you to everyone who submitted your levels, submitted your art, or just participated in chat. It's due to your continued support why I've continued to produce new content for the channel. 11 years and counting. It is very appreciated. So, if you're enjoying this or any other piece of content on the channel, please rate, comment, favorite, and or subscribe, as they all help it out. Don't forget to follow me on X, Mastodon, co-host, and Blue Sky as well. And join my Discord server, as I regularly post updates there. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you all later. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.